Hello, my name is Chris Palmer, and in today's video, I would like to discuss indexing backlinks. So this indexing backlinks video will cover two separate methods on how you can index either large amounts of backlinks, you can get them crawled and indexed, or if you have a very stubborn backlink, maybe just one, maybe two or five, something that you really want to get indexed, maybe it's a powerful link and it just will not index, I have a very, very effective method that I would like to share with you today. So the best method will be at the end, but stick with me. I have two methods, one for mass, one for stubborn, so let's not waste any time. So the very first method, let me go ahead and walk you through the process. It's relatively simple, but it is effective. So if you have a website, all right, let's say you have a website, and on your website, you have multiple pages. So let's just say that you have a 50-page website. So if you have been performing search engine optimization, you may or may not have heard of orphaned pages. Now, an orphaned page would be a page that's contained within the same domain, but it is not interlinked by either the home page or any other pieces of content. So the method works like this, and then I'll show you a variation of the method. So first you have your main website. So this is your website. You have your 50 pages, maybe you have 100 pages, whatever the case is, but they're all interlinked because that's best for passing power and internal link juice. Now, what we would do then is build an orphan page on the same domain, but there is no interlinking. Then what we are doing to index multiple amounts of links, we would put our backlinks on the page. We would then create what is called an XML sitemap. But you can create a separate XML sitemap with your orphaned pages. But what I would do is create another XML sitemap with my orphaned pages on it. So this is an orphan page. It has all of my links on it. I then submit the XML sitemap. It gets indexed, it gets crawled, and it crawls all of these links. So let me go ahead and give you another idea for indexing. It's just a variation of the first method, but you have your main website, all right? So this is your main website. But what if you were to have another website that is just used for this purpose? So we have another website, and this website's only sole purpose is for submitting sitemaps, for adding links, interlinking, creating a site just for putting links. Because a lot of times when you send links to a link, you will tend to notice that these will then get indexed. Now, they may not stay indexed, but if you're having trouble indexing, it might be worth the $12 to launch a website, submit an XML sitemap, get the site indexed, get it crawled, and then start adding links to your links. This can be very beneficial. Now, let me show you yet another method for indexing backlinks. All right. Now, this method is going to be more along the lines of maybe you have 1 or 5 or 10 links that are just stubborn, but they're very powerful, and for some reason, they just will not index. So if you've been running a business, whether you're in the local niche, you may be accustomed to seeing this particular page. This is Google My Business. Now, in Google My Business, if you draw your eyes to the left-hand side, you have home, posts, and information. All right, it's a search menu. Now, within the information tab, if you go in here and you take a look, you can have your business address, a service area, hours of operation, a phone number. But if you draw your eyes right here, this is where they will either give you a website or you can add your website. If you are having very stubborn links that you want to get indexed, you need them indexed, might I suggest just going and signing up a Google My Business. You can just put them in, all right? Don't do too many of them though, because you could block a Gmail. So maybe not on your main Gmail. Go inside of here. Erase the website that they give you when you first sign up, or maybe you say that you don't want a website. Say that you want a website from Google. They'll then give you this box right here. Take that stubborn link, all right, and then put it inside of here. click apply, and then go and search for that link, and I guarantee you within 24 hours, that link will be indexed. So this, you can submit this, I think, maybe 5 to 10 times before it'll stop you. But go ahead and give this a try. This is an excellent indexing method if you only have 1 or 10 links that you want to do manually. But at the end of the day, I've given you 3 options for indexing. My name is Chris Palmer. If you were to have any other questions regarding backlink indexing, off-page SEO, anything digital marketing, social media marketing, PPC, I mean really anything at all, feel free to go ahead and ask in the comments below, and I certainly look forward to seeing you in the next How to Index Backlinks video. Have an absolutely wonderful day. See you in the next video.